Say hello.
I'm not saying hello.
Is this how you're just gonna cover your face?
Speak to the hair, cause the face ain't listening.
There you go, I've got an intro. Hi and hello there, welcome to the new episode of Literary Devices. I know I'm at a different position now, but you know, that's life and lighting and trying to make my camera not look like shit. Today I decided to kind of get back right into the booktube spirit and do a book haul slash June TBR because I only bought these books because I need to read them, right? Bought slash borrowed from the library slash some are still overdue. By the way, I'm probably a lot louder now. That is because I have an empty house and I don't have to whisper anymore. So for all the people who thought I was very introverted, ha, joke's on you. June TBR slash book haul slash look at all the pretty books. Oh gosh, that's heavy. Okay. So the first book that I bought was Reboot by Amy Tintera. This was a soul buy because of the awesome booktuber Katie Tastic and how I pretty much epitomize everything that she does. Fangirl moment. So Reboot is about a girl who has been dead for quite a long time, and I can't remember, was it 150 minutes? 150 minutes, I'm gonna assume. And she is rebooted, and depending on how long you've been dead for, because this is a thing, coming back to life, you become more stronger, more resilient, more of a badass fighter. And the reason why I picked this up is because said character actually has to deal with the new recruits, who are people who have been dead and are trying to learn the ropes of life after death. And essentially she deals with somebody who's a boy who's been dead for only like 20 minutes and still has his human side intact and is still living like he's never died, and it kind of gets to her. If you haven't guessed romance, then you're really bad at guessing plots. Just go fix that. Next is City of Bones. I have started this book already. Only problem is I had it on my, can't find it now. I had it on my e-reader. My e-reader stopped working. So yay technology. And I got into a whole other bunch of other books. But I vowed to myself that I would read this before the movie came out. I'm like annoyed that the sticker is here because it's like, no, I'm not reading it for the movie. I'm reading it because I was actually planning on getting into this series. Like, I need to join the fandom of this. If you don't know what City of Bones is, or the Mortal Instruments series, how is the lighting under that rock? Is it better than this? Is it? Next book is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness. And this is a book that I've heard great things about from a whole bunch of other booktubers. Knife of Never Letting Go is about a town whose thoughts are like heard by everyone. Patrick Ness created a character who found one area of silence where you don't hear your thoughts. I think the funny thing is that he hears the dog's thoughts, and for some reason, books with animals and animals of somewhat characters I've never been a huge fan of, but I like the concept and I like the premise, and I'm really excited to get into this because this seems super awesome. I need to read more male protagonist character books because if any of you know, they are the best. They are awesome. So next is Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. I have been wanting to get to this book for such a long time that this is a library book. I didn't actually buy it. It's almost overdue because it's been on the bottom of my book pile. But it is about a girl who, instead of being condemned to death, has been sentenced to being a food taster, and some of these foods are not your average burger and fries. There might be poison in it. So Poison Study, an awesome series is what I've heard, and it definitely sounds like stuff that I want to get into. So this is a part of the June TBR. Book dancing time. Book dancing time. Okay, stop! Next is a historical fiction book. I know. I'm going to read one. I'm so excited. I'm kidding, I'm actually excited to read this book. It is A Song of Achilles. Oh, this freaking lighting. And the main reason, and if anybody who knows me, is because I don't remember if this was last year or the year before that, but J.K. Rowling said that this was her favorite book of the year. I'm pretty sure that's the year it was last year. It was the year Casual Vacancy came out. And you know, if the queen says something's good, then something's good, and you have no choice but to read it. And I had taken some history classes. By history I mean classics, and by classics I mean women in antiquity, so I know quite a bit about Greek mythology because of this. I read the synopsis and it sounds relatively interesting. It sounds a lot like the stuff I've been reading in class, but I have a feeling that I'm going to like the way Madeline Miller does this. Hopefully it won't feel too textbook-y. I'm hoping, but I'm gonna give it a chance. It's not that big. I'll give it a chance. And the last book on this haul / TBR for June would have to be dun 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 dun. Let's get together. This lovely book, World War Z by Max Brooks. I was in Shoppers and I was waiting for my mom to pick me up from work, and I decided to look at the book section of Shoppers because, believe it or not, that's where I get like my random reads and books that I actually enjoy liking. So Shoppers, in case Indigo or Kohl's is closed, about retelling the story of a zombie apocalypse which the humans ended up surviving, and it happened about 12 years ago before the said book was written about the war, the book written. So we're reading a book about writing a book, essentially. Bookception, I guess. It's a standalone book, which only 2 of my TBRs are, and I think it's enough to fly right through. Come to me, come to my world. So that was the end of my June TBR / book haul. Let me know if any of these books interest you and you plan on reading them in June too. Let me know which ones you're more excited for in the comments below, or tweet me, or Goodreads message me, or I don't know, social network, you'll get it. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Short episode, I know, I'm capable of doing it. I just need to stop with the all the time. It just happens. Anyways, thanks for watching, and for God's sake, go read something.